Welcome, Case Middle School virtual parents. So my name is Mark Taylor, and I'm proud to be the principal here, and I'm thrilled to be talking to all of you this morning. This is just an opportunity for us to share with you and to let you know we haven't forgotten about you, even though you're not in the buildings, but we think about you often. A couple of things that I want you to think about. First of all, for the virtual students and virtual parents, Wednesdays is a huge day for you guys in relation to being able to connect with people at Case Middle School. We've got a lot of things put in place where Wednesday is pretty much your day. So this is, out of all the days of the week, this is a day you really want to, if you're a student, you want to be here for all these things. If you're a parent, you want to really encourage your kid. This is a day when they need to be on during the school hours to be able to connect with their teachers and staff and their homeroom teachers and everything. So Wednesdays is a huge day. You want to be here, and we're glad you're here this morning. And I also want to emphasize to the students and the parents that even though you are virtual, and so when you get your assignments and your lessons, you can do them any time of the day, any time of the night. Our teachers are working really hard at meeting your needs as well as meeting the needs of the students that they have in school on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So when you reach out to them, if you communicate to them, at 5 or 6 o'clock at night, don't expect to have them respond back to you. They will, the next day when they get back to school, that's when they will be checking their messages. Some teachers may get back to you, which is totally up to them. But the expectation is, they've got a busy day from 7 o'clock in the morning to 2:30 at night, in the afternoon. So we want to be, cognizant and aware of that. I know that your lives at home are a little different because of the way that, you've opted to have your kids be virtual. But we really need to, take that into consideration when we're reaching out to parents. If you reach out to somebody at 5 o'clock, we want them to get back to you, but a lot of them probably won't see that until the next day at 7 or 7:30 when they get to school. So that's just something we want you to be thinking about when you're reaching out to your staff. So without further ado, I think we're going to go right to Christine Sutton, who is our homeschool coordinator. And each of the staff members that are joining us today are different staff that just have some supports that they would provide to your child if you were in school, but they're also going to tell you about how they can support you being virtual. Christine, it's all yours.
Well, thank you. As you said, I'm Christine Sutton. I'm the homeschool coordinator. I'm at Wiley and Case. Some of you may remember me from Wiley, which is kind of nice. I get to see you up this next level of your education. In this role, I'm a support for student and families. My first role is to support the student and make sure you're able to get your best education. There may be roadblocks or something that diverts your attention from your schooling. It's my role to see if there's any support that I can help you to get. I'm a safe zone person. You can ask if you have any questions on safety, maybe what's going on just doesn't feel right, or for yourself, friends, or even your family. I can go to your home to assist your family and provide resources in the community if you or your family need it. If you have any questions or possible concern, I'm another support for you here at the school. You can access me through any teacher. I'm even on the website. I've got an email through the school, or even through our guidance or main office. I'm located at Case 2 to 3 days a week in the middle of rooms 319 and 321. So it's kind of hidden upstairs, but guidance and main office definitely knows how to locate me too. And that's basically what I do. And I guess I'm going to introduce now. I don't see Tina or Amy, so I'm going to go with Emily Shank.
Thanks, Christine. So I'm Emily Shank. I'm with the Liberty Partnerships program. We work with 5th through 12th grade, and we're a student success program that can really help students be the best that they can be. We provide tutoring help, so if you have any questions or need help with any of your classes, you can schedule an appointment with us, and we can help you with that. In addition to academic support, we also provide help with goal setting and planning for your future in the high school and life after high school. So whether you plan to go to a trade school, college, or plan to work after graduation, we can help you look at different resources and focus on what needs to be done now in order to reach those goals. So if you're also unsure of what you want to do, we can provide personal assessments that help you recognize your strengths and what might be a path to start looking into now. And you can contact us to schedule an appointment. And that's pretty much it for Liberty. But next, Nova is going to talk about Pivot.
Hi there, I'm Nova Shank. I am the Student Assistance Counselor and Mindfulness Educator at CASE this year. I'm employed through Pivot. So I am at CASE Monday, Tuesdays, Thursday, Fridays, but I'm available Monday through Friday for virtual and in-person visits. All visits with me are voluntary and they're confidential. So I provide a safe space for students and families to reach out to share and to talk. My goal is really just to help people feel good, and I like to provide strategies for working with stress and anxiety. I know that's kind of a hot topic right now. So I hope to be getting some groups going for students to work on some of those skills, as well as some other things that we're going to be doing at CASE this year. I am located in the guidance office right next to Carla. And this is my first year at CASE, so it's a very interesting and different year, I'm sure, but I'm excited at some of the opportunities that this year is bringing us to reach people in different ways. So that's me. I will pass it on to Amy Adams, who's the social worker.
Thanks, Nova. Hi, guys. This is Mrs. Adams. I'm our school social worker, and I am providing counseling to individuals and groups here at CASE. Also, if someone's having an issue and they just need a one time to come down and talk, maybe they're having a conflict with a friend or some concerns at home, I am here in the main office to provide a safe place to come and chat about that and work together to find solutions. I'm also extremely lucky that I can service all of our students who get IEP counseling. And I do that in small group setting or also in individuals. You can reach me by email or message me through Parent Square. I can also provide a Google Voice number if students need that, or parents. So again, very excited to be working with your students, doing virtual sessions and in person. Please reach out at any time if you have any concerns. We're very, very excited to see our students in person, and we're very, very excited to also see them virtually through Zoom sessions. I would now like to introduce Krista Wargo. She is our school psychologist.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Krista Wargo, and I'm the school psychologist at CASE Middle School. I am also located at North Elementary. So this will be a little different year because of the virtual aspect, but if any of your students do have IEPs, you may I may reach out to you if they're due for any kind of reevaluations or anything that needs to be done this school year. In regards to testing, I'll be reaching out to you as parents to have you bring them in on one of our Wednesday virtual days. So if you did get any consent forms sent home to you this summer and you're kind of wondering what to do with that because your students are virtual this year, please do send them back to school in the envelope that the CSE office provided, because we will like to keep up with their records and making sure that we have their testing and things like that updated. So we'll just make arrangements for you to bring them in on a virtual day. If you have any questions regarding any of your students, whether your student has an IEP or not, if they're struggling academically, please still feel free to reach out to me. You can either call me at CASE Middle School, you can email me. I'm typically there on Mondays and Fridays, but I do have a voicemail right to my desk. So if you call me in a day that I'm not there, I will get back to you as soon as I can. So if your students are having any trouble at home, either academically or even socially, emotionally, and you just want to touch base with me and see if there's anything I can do to help, please feel free to reach out to me anytime. That would be fine. So now I'm going to introduce Terry Freeman, who is our school counselor for students with letters A through K.
Thank you, Krista. And as she said, I'm Terry Freeman, and I have a lot of things in common with many of the students because this is my first year at CASE Middle School as well. I have spent the last 24 years at Watertown High School, so I know all the graduation requirements, everything anybody might question about the high school, but I'm new to a lot of things here at CASE Middle School. So if I don't know an answer, when you call or send an email, I certainly will get an answer for you or get you in touch with the people that you need to be in touch with. I think one of our main roles here, and Mrs. Van Wormer will explain a lot of what we do in a few minutes, but I think one of our main roles here is to really interface with the faculty and staff should a student be questioning anything and not know where to turn or what to do. We're really a resource available to families and our students, first and foremost, to help them have school be a successful experience. We want school to go smoothly. We want students to have a great education. And I think above all, we want students to be ready for their high school experience and take advantage of everything that they can so that they can get to where they want to be by the time they graduate. A lot of transition takes place between 7th and 8th grade and into 9th grade. So we're here to support the students in any way that we can to help them with their emotional needs, with their peer relationships, with any issues going on at home. Sometimes we can troubleshoot those issues as well. So if something is going on or there's something major happening at home that's impacting your child's success, please reach out to us and let us know. Many times it's oftentimes the death of a grandparent or somebody that's close to the family. Many times that's a pet because pets are parts of our family. So let us know if something is impacting the education of your child and we can help out. We are really a great sounding board. We often can offer a different viewpoint that is a neutral viewpoint that students hadn't considered because they reach out to their friends more often than not. And friends always agree with what we think or feel. And sometimes they need a different viewpoint that would look at things from outside the situation, looking in to give a different viewpoint as far as how to handle things differently instead of just the one tunnel vision that sometimes teenagers have. So at this point, we are hoping to meet with our 7th graders, maybe in small groups, since some are virtual, some are here, and we want to get to know our 7th graders. So we'll be reaching out in different media ways to get to know those 7th graders and meet with our 8th graders later on this year in order to prepare them and talk about things for high school. Plus, also maybe doing some research as far as what they want to be ready for by the time they get into high school and graduate from high school, because it's important to set goals and know where they want to go and how to get there. And so we're a great resource for that as well. And if I've missed anything, I'm sure Mrs. Van Wormer will talk about it. So let me introduce Carla Van Wormer. She's the experience here at Case Middle School. And I often turn to her as well. So she's got a lot on her plate, but I know she's a great counselor. And so take it away, Carla.
Thank you, Mr. Freeman. And I'm chuckling because I'm not sure you left much for me to say other than you did a great job, other than to introduce myself as the 7th and 8th grade counselor for the last names L through Z. But I say that very loosely because any counselor in this school counseling area, whether it be Mrs. Adams, Mrs. Shank, any Mrs. Sutton, whoever is available is always here to work with your son or daughter or yourself. So please don't let the alphabet limit you as to who you reach out to. I think if you just generally call our office area, you will always get a response from somebody and the support that you need. So we're very excited to say hello and welcome the new school year with our virtual students. And this is a whole new world for all of us. I think we're embracing things like technology and finding ways to make this all work and growing as individuals who probably none of us, whether it be students, parents, or educators, ever thought we would be teaching and learning off this platform. But it really is a wonderful thing, as I believe this is somewhat the way the world is probably going, and we were forced to learn a little quicker, but we're here and very much ready to start the new school year with our virtual students. So with that being said, we touched on a little bit, Mr. Freeman and I will be sending out Zoom links to our 7th graders that are our virtual 7th graders to meet in groups. So we have a little bit more of a personal meeting with you and we can answer many questions. We'll be starting that next week. We'll be meeting our virtual kids through Zoom and our physical kids that are on our hybrid kids on their physical days here in school, or sometimes maybe in Zoom if we're having a harder time catching up with them. everybody's schedules are busy. We respect that. So we just want to ask that our students check their email on a semi-regular basis, not just for information coming from the counseling office, but from other various sources, just so that they don't miss something that might be important or an opportunity. So now that the emails are well established, use those often. You can also communicate with any one of us through your email. So the more that you get used to checking it and using it, if you need an appointment at some point in time with any one of us, you can email us. So that correspondence is going to be a nice, easy way to reach out to anybody that's in school, is using the email. We did want to let you know that we'll be sending out sometime next week a student's needs assessment, which is really just getting information from you guys, our students. We want to know what you're looking forward to this year at CASE and how we can provide that to you. We'll also want to know if you're feeling any overwhelming stress, any conflict that we can assist with. So we'll have some individual questions on there. We'll let you know some of the plans that we've created for CASE this year, and we'll open the door for you to send us ideas of, you know, in a perfect world, what will we have? And hopefully bringing all that information and ideas together, we'll come up with a really awesome school year for you as our virtual students. So with that being said, that should start sometime next week. So look out for Zoom meetings, look out for a Google form. We're still creating that and adding to that. We hope everyone is enjoying the kickoff of the new school year and all of the technology. Maybe little hurdles are starting to get smoothed over. So hopefully everyone's on their Google Classroom and attending classes regularly and corresponding with teachers as needed. So again, you can add us to that list of people that you can reach out to if you have any questions. You could call the counseling office area, the main office area, and again through email. So with that, I think that pretty much sums up. And we've got a great group of people as I get to view everybody's faces right now. Welcoming bunch of adults wanting to work with our students, with our parents, and make this as smooth and successful as possible, whether it be socially, emotionally, or academically. So please feel free and stay connected with us. We don't want to miss you because we want to see you regularly. So whenever you need something, jump on to either a Google Classroom or your email and let us know you need us. We're always here for you, and we will reach right back out with an appointment time or whatever it is that you need from us. So good luck to both our 7th and 8th graders. And with that, I think it's time that I can pass it off to, I think our nurses are probably still busy with students this morning. So I'm going to hand it over to Mrs. Blair, and she will let you know of any last minute things that we may have forgot. Mrs. Blair?
Right. Well, thank you so much, everybody. You just heard from a lot of people. I understand that. But just shows you we have so much support here at the building. I think now more than ever, it is going to be important for you to be connected to our building in some way. So please reach out, call the office, call the guidance office, either one, and we will connect you with the right person. You might not know who the right person is for you or what your exact need is, but we'll point you in the right direction and we'll get you connected. Keep up on that email. Like Ms. Van Wormer said, you're going to want to be using your school email because we will be using that. So make sure you are staying connected with us. We are so thankful that you were able to join us this morning, and we hope you all have a great day. I know you have a busy day ahead of you connecting with your teachers. So bye, everyone.